Hello you guys and welcome to the vlog.
In this moment now, capture it, remember it.
Now, I'm either gonna post 2 videos. I'm trying to decide real quick. I think I might record this video and quickly post it. And then I did record for the last 2 days, just haven't posted it. And so maybe, so maybe you guys are just gonna get a really long weekend vlog. But then again, I'm also seeing How to Train Your Dragon, and that would be really fun to vlog. And I don't know if I want to put that, like, I'll just include it, whatever. So I think you guys are just gonna get a really long weekend vlog, which also will include past 2 days, whatever. This is the purse I'm using right now. I love this purse. It fits a lot of keychains, but I am at the point where I'm like getting annoyed by how much stuff I have with me, because I want to be able to change my purse or like put other stuff in it, and I can't because I have so much crap that I carry. So we're gonna quickly go through my bag and talk about if I need to keep something or not. I don't care, just because this might be a new thing I do my vlogs, because I do this all the time to myself. We're gonna call it, what should we, I'm trying to think of a creative name but I can't. Sifting through my shit, I can't do that. Whatever, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but yeah, first things first, I had all these trinkets in my bag today. I grabbed them all before I left because I really wanted trinkets with me tonight. I don't know why. I have an ant, Sunny Angel. I have a crybaby, little bunny. I have a Labubu. I have cinnamon roll, so cute. I have a cow. I have Choco Cat. And then I have Darth Vader. So those are all the trinkets I have with me today. Anyway, first things first, we're just gonna grab random crap, okay? I have all this stuff. I wish I could show you guys the table better, but with the way I'm sitting and everything, I wouldn't be able to show it to you properly. Oh! You guys hear that? You guys hear the way my phone just fell? Okay. This is the best we're gonna get, okay? This is gonna be very unedited. It's just like my last video I did like this, which I did changing purses or whatever. It's kind of like that, okay? But, okay. Move my stuff kind of out of the way here. So, I've got a glue here. This glue doesn't work. The way I do this is I make a pile of all the crap and then I just throw it in like my lunch bag and then I change it. I normally do this on weekends because I like to change my purse most of the time. This doesn't work. Like, it's one that you have to like hold and press down for like 2 hours and clamp it. Medicine, I don't need this big of a medicine container. I don't. I just need to get better at putting new medicine in. Like, I have 2 extra medicines that I don't take all the time, and then I have the ones that I take often, so I don't need all this extra space. So I think I'm gonna put it all into a container. But this is like, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is diarrhea medicine. Yes. If I have really bad diarrhea, I take this 4 times a day. It is supposed to help. And also if I'm really constipated, which I've never been constipated a day in my life. But yeah, and then this is it's something. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. This is, I can't remember. It's some prescribed thing I have. I just don't take it anymore. And it's another one where I don't think I have to take it every single day. It's like if something comes up, you know. I want to say it's asthma one, but I might be wrong. Anyway, But yeah, the other spots are empty besides one of them because well, no, actually they're not. There's some in there. But yeah, I only need 3 types of pills in here, which is my 2 prescribed and then Tylenol. So I don't need this big of a bag, big of a container, whatever. And then also, I have this huge flosser thing. Again, I don't need this big of a thing. It's normally packed to the brim too. And also, I don't use these like ever. So I think I have ones where I could just put these in there. That's just a container for those. So I think I need to switch to that. And then this huge pimple thingy, I'm gonna try and keep this in my bag because I actually use this randomly quite a lot. So, and it's in this little baggie. Okay, next, we're gonna keep my wallet. I would like to remind myself to change my wallet because I have this wallet and I'm not gonna get out any cards, don't worry. In this wallet, I have my cards and stuff, but I have a lot of trinket stuff in here. So like, I have buddy cards. I have this trading card that my mom made. I have a little Labubu thing. I have this bookmark. Like, it's very trinket filled and I like it like that, but it's very hard to find a card, and so I need to switch to a different one that has like different compartments. You know what I mean? My iPad keeps going off with notifications. I don't like the way it lights up. Anyway, so this needs to be changed to something smaller. Sorry, a car drove by. I did not want to have the car in the view. Whatever. Oh, you can't even see it. Whatever. Next, I have this huge thing of mints. Again, I do not need this big of a thing of mints. I should have put a couple in like a pocket in my bag. But I have strawberry, cream savers, mints, and then I also have Andy's mints for if I eat something that's a little too weird. You know, whatever. So, we'll take a couple of these out. I already know I have some cream savers already out, so that could be gone with. This is where we're really getting to the nitty gritty, whatever. Okay, also another thing is phone cases. I've been a little crazy with phone cases right now. This is the one I'm using, but I took it off to record this video. It's really pretty. It actually came with this, which I'll show you guys the stuff in a second. This was on it, this little guy, but I took it off, and yeah. So I have that phone case, and then I have this phone case, which I like keeping this one in there. I don't need this one in here as well. This is like I use this one all the time phone case, but I don't need 2 crazy phone cases with me at all time. I really only I like to use one crazy, and then I like to have one normal one as backup that has like nothing on it. So I don't need, because I don't like to record like this that often with no phone case on, because you just saw I dropped my phone like 3 times at the beginning. So I like to randomly slip on a little phone case like this for that. But we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna get rid of the other phone case. Okay, huge bag here. Let's go through it all. I went through it a little bit this morning, but not completely. Hair tie. This is the one I wear around my wrist. It's so big though, so I have to wait till I shower, and then it will get smaller. So I wear it in the shower, and it gets back to its normal size. Powder. A pad. A beauty blender. So, if we're being real, I don't need any of this stuff. Like, I very rarely like fix my makeup at work, and I'm not using this first off. Every now and then I do though. Eyeliner, keep. Pad, keep. The amount of times I decide not to keep a pad, and then I end up needing it literally like a week later, and I always do that, and I regret it because I changed to a smaller purse, and I'm like, I don't really need a pad. Girl, you need the pad. Hair tie. 1 perfume, lip. Okay, the thing is, I go through phases where I like to have tons of lip products in my bag. Girl, you don't need that many. I don't use some of these, okay? Concealer, don't need. Eyelash spoolie. Okay, we're gonna keep eyeliner, eyelash spoolie, perfume, hair tie, pad. I don't know about this yet. Nail file, keep. I actually use that a lot. Powder puff, maybe. Another perfume. I don't need this many perfumes, I know that, but I like to if I can. So we're keeping all these perfumes. This lip, I barely use this lip. It's just not a purse lip in my opinion. And then this fat oil, I'll show you guys. I'm not obsessed with it. I don't feel like it does enough. This is good if I have no makeup on at all. But guys, I bought it because I was like, I'm trying to find other lip products. But guys, nothing beats these Natrium ones. And they actually just came out with more of them that have SPF in it, and they're also different like scents and colors. Nothing beats these. This is not sponsored, obviously, or anything. I just love this brand, Natrium. But yeah, it's like not. Hold on. It's like really not wanting. There we go. So love that. And so like all the time I put like a new lip product in there. I never use it. Eye drops, I never use that. I never do. We have a different kind of eyeliner. This is the other kind, the like pencil kind. The other one's liquid. I do use this every now and then. A pen, just in case. Eyelash glue, keep. Lifesavers, we'll put with the mints, or breath savers, it's different. A lens wipe, keep. A nail glue, we'll keep that. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Why do I need this and this? This is the same perfume. I'm actually gonna spray it right now. This is Mod Vanilla by Ariana Grande. I love this stuff. It's becoming my like signature right now. This is like the kind you open and you dab, which, hold on. Sorry, I heard a noise. I had to see what it was. But yeah, it's a kind you dab on, and for a while I was literally using this like every single day, but I stopped doing that. I'm not obsessed with the way you put it on. Eventually I want to get a roller ball of a few perfumes, and so I think this is like, I need to put this on like my shelf because it's so cute, you know? So we're gonna take that out. I don't need two versions of the same one. So for a while I had two bags. I showed you guys that. When I had a tiny little bag, I put it inside my huge work bag, and so I had two of them because it made sense, you know? I had one in my purse and I had one in my work bag. Now it doesn't make sense. Next we have a cold sore medicine, keep. I've said this again. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This stuff right here, it is so nice to have this in there because the amount of times I randomly notice while I'm at work that I'm getting a cold sore, and like by the time I get home, it's huge. All the time. And so it's great. You put that on immediately when you start to feel it, anywhere you're at, and it helps. It truly helps to get it on immediately. Anyway, then we have a Band-Aid, keep, and have these little flower clips. These are great to do that. They're great. I also have big ones I've showed you guys before, but I'll get on to that later when I show you my water bottle. Okay, now maybe was powder puff. Let's see. Can we fit all of this stuff into here? This shall be. Oh, and then deodorant. I don't think I showed you guys this. This, truly, I never use. I very, very rarely forget to put on deodorant because I'm the type where I only put on deodorant if I know I'm going to be super sweaty. Because for the most part, I don't need deodorant, you know? And so, you know, whatever. So So I don't really need it with me, but I feel like the day I take it out, I'm gonna need it. Because I can't imagine. I can't imagine being stinky armpit and needing deodorant and not having it. It's so small. I think I could fit it in here though. Okay, look, it all fits in the smaller container. Okay, so we've made this. We no longer need. I've got it on here. The only thing is now, this has no place. So I might not keep this in there. What I'm gonna do, oh, sorry, I got hiccups, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of them out, a full one, which has 4, and close that, and we'll put it inside here. Just like this. And then also, I'm gonna take these. The main thing I do, I use these all the time. Like literally, to get stuff out of my teeth and floss. And so I'm gonna take a couple of these and just shove them in there, this little baggie. And we're gonna go, and then I'm also going to put, I have this little toothbrush for emergencies. And I'm gonna put that in there as well. So there we go. We solved that problem. The only problem is this pad is kind of gonna get in the way. But yay, now all that, those 2 big bags is piled into one. The only thing was this one, but I'll show you guys why I don't really need this one. Because in my little side pocket here, there's one little zipper on the outside. I've got, this is my quick grab stuff. Okay, so we've got this. You can see I mismatched it. This is my favorite Natrium. This is the shade Jam, and I always reach I reach for this one every time. It is the perfect color ever, but the reason why I'm going to keep both, this does not look good when I have no makeup on. This is clear, it doesn't matter if I have makeup on. So we're gonna keep both. My lotion, which right now my lotion of choice is Paraffin, Bath & Body Works. And then I also have this hand sanitizer spray. Oh, okay. Very nice, but I also have the hand sanitizer right here. So do I need both? No, so we're gonna take this out. The reason why I'm doing all this is because I want to change to a smaller bag. I don't know if I said that yet. I want to change to a smaller bag. Okay. Okay. Next thing is one of the pockets. I have a whole bunch of stuff in these pockets as well, so we'll get the pockets out. There's my cream savers. Okay, that's all my pocket stuff. What we're gonna quickly do is this bag, I'm gonna put all the stuff that I don't want anymore in here. Okay. And also, I'm realizing I could do this. This, I'm gonna quickly take these, which I need a refill of, and I'm doing this just in case I forget to make a little baggie of pills. I'm putting them in here, so that way if I forget Monday, I'll still have pills to take, because these are prescription, like I said. So we're doing that, and then what I'll do when I get home is, my only thing is I don't know, you're technically not supposed to do this, I think. You're like not even supposed to take it out of the container, but like I have to take my medicine. Like it's the only way I'll take my medicine is if I have it with me at all times. And it's just not reasonable to get whatever. My mom has little medicine things, like the little medicine drug looking bags. She has a little medicine bag so you can write what prescription it is on it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a little baggie full of a whole bunch of those pills because, like I said, I need Tylenol and my 2 prescription pills. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get home, and that's why it's just a tiny little bag. Anyway, so in the pockets I have inhaler. I have to have my inhaler, which I hate how big it is. But I have to have my inhaler. I have a random Sunny Angel Hipper because he's supposed to go right here. And I miss it being there, okay? I really have been trying to decide if I'm gonna glue them on permanently because they won't stop falling off. I have that. This does not need to stay in my bag, okay? I have cream savers, which are going with the mints. We have gum. Do I need gum and cream saver and breath mint and all of that together? No, which I don't even know if I put my breath savers back. Okay, the gum. 2 pieces of gum. The pad keeps getting in the way. But again, I have to have my pad in there. I have to. Okay, and then I just had a Band-Aid here. That Band-Aid's also gonna go there. This, I don't really care if this bag's that messy, to be honest. It's really not a big deal. I have my card here, which if I had to block out anything here, it's because I have my card here and I didn't realize. So if you could see it, I had to block it. So, oops. So, gum. I no longer need this pack of gum because I put 2 of them in the thing. My phone's like falling, I think. There, it's like whatever. So we're gonna put the gum in this bag. I've got 2 little things. These are actually gonna go in my planner. And then I have this journal, which I would like to keep. Actually, I forgot, this is also gonna go in my planner because it's actually not a journal, it's like a sketchbook material. And I'm gonna put this in my planner, and then I have a little tiny journal, it's smaller than this, that my mom made me, and I'm gonna put that in my purse. So I'll get that out in a minute, and I'll show you guys my other bag. Why not? And then, okay, another thing we have is this bag, okay? You thought I was done with all the bags? I am not. Oh, I didn't show you guys also. I have this, spent all my money on trinkets, cute. And then these are the little sticky things for Sunny Angels. They're like extra ones. This little gooey thing here, I keep them in my purse just in case I need one. But yes, and this, I don't know where to put this yet, so that's why it's in my purse if I ever get the urge to do that. Okay, this little thingy, we've got, what was I gonna say? Oh, this is my electronic bag. So I have my mouse pad for my iPad. I want to keep that in there. I have my headphones, my earbuds. I do have Bluetooth ones. These stopped working. I think it's just this thing, so there's no reason for it to be in my bag. And I don't need both in my purse, because I don't have a moment that often where I'm like in public that I need my earbuds. And so like if I need my earbuds, because I've said this before, I take my purse in like every room with me at my house, and that's why I have so much crap in there. So that way I'm like, oh, let me just grab it from my purse. I do that. And so some of the things, like most of my stuff is like I have it here for work, but like some of the things, like obviously my inhaler I need other places, but I make sure I keep my inhaler in my purse, and my lips, and I keep the headphones in my purse. That way I don't have to go find them every time I want them at home. So yeah. Okay, anyway, whatever, I don't know why I went on that rant. We have this, which goes to this, which I might try and use this in a second to see if it works again. Because I want to be able to use this bitch. Sorry. But it's just I don't think it works that much. I don't think it does. This, I would also like to use this. But I don't, my thing is, I used to use it for the, where is it? This case here. And it like was strong enough. But I put a pop socket on it and now I can't put one on there. And so now I can't use that. And I think this is like a cheap one from Five Below. And like it really does not stay on there. So thinking this might be, gotta go. Okay, chargers is where we really need to fix ourselves here. Okay, so I used to have way more chargers than this. Okay, we actually don't need to fix ourselves. I have this kind of charger, which is like the old kind, and then I have a C charger. The only problem with this C charger is it's this kind. It's a USB, so I don't even know why I have this one in my purse. So I need to remind myself to change to a different charger or put a block in here. Okay. Here's what we think. Because I don't want this in my purse anymore. Like, I like to have chargers with me, but like when I'm like out and about, I don't really need chargers like this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this back, and then I'm gonna put the stuff with my other bag instead of putting it in my purse. That way it's with me at work, but I don't need it with me 24/7. You know what I mean? So, and then I also have these mic things, but I'm returning all this soon. Whenever I remember, I'm returning all of it because the mic sucks. So, oh, and then actually this is for my tripod. So I need to remember to put that back. So yeah, all this stuff. Wait, actually, this is for my mouse. This little thing is for my mouse. So I also have this little tiny thing. It's like to like make your mouse like plug in wise. That way it's not like Bluetooth. So just in case it's dead. So I have that as well. And then, like I said, my little remote for my tripod. So we're gonna take this, the mouse, my little mouse thingy, put that in there, with my chargers. And then this is gonna go in my other bag, my work bag. And then this needs to go, I need to take that home. And then we're gonna keep this pop socket on this phone. And then this needs to be taken home. I can't really use it. And then this needs to be put somewhere. So that way it's still in my purse. Wait, actually, why am I doing that? We have my tripod here. It's another thing I need to keep in my bag. Even though I don't use it as much as I should. My tripod. This, depending on the bag I choose, I might not keep this in there, but for now, we're gonna keep it in this purse. And I think that's it. So, quick little rundown. Let me grab my bag so I can show you. Okay, so this is the bag. It's just this tote bag that I got for free at Barnes & Noble. So this has my 2 physical copy books that I'm reading. I'm technically not reading them, but I want to. And so I just carry them with me every day to work. To be like, hey, read them, you know? I might start this one soon. I started it, I read 2 pages, but I have Caught Up by Nevessa Allen in here. And then I have the new Boys Atomic book, Releasing 10. These are 2 physical books that I really want to read soon. So I carry them with me just in case I actually read them. Because again, I do want to read them. I've just been not in the mood to read a physical book, so yeah, it's a struggle. That's why I kind of get annoyed with that stuff. Whatever. It's like I want to read these. I just don't have them on my Kindle, so and I don't want to hold a physical book right now. Whatever. And then I also have my happy planner in here. I made a whole video about this happy planner setup. If you want to see it, go watch that video. I recommend. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out this is the little journal my mom made. It's very cute. I'll show you a better picture of it in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take that sketchbook that I told you guys about, and it's gonna go in here in my happy planner. So that way I have a sketchbook in my happy planner, which, oh God, I hope I don't rip this. I should not put that there. I'm gonna rip it. Which I'll show you I'll actually show you guys my happy planner. Might as well while I'm at it, because I'm a yapper. I'm annoying. So while we're at it, I'll show you my happy planner, but I'll at least wait. I'll wait till I'm done. I'll continue. We'll finish this, and then I'll show you my happy planner after. Okay? So we put that sketchbook in there. There's that, whatever. So, and then lastly, I have my markers and everything. So that's what I keep in this tote bag. So I added my sketchbook that I had in my purse to my big bag, my work bag, I guess you could say. And then this little device bag is also going to be added in here. So that's what I did with that. And then I'm keeping in my bag, all I will have in my bag, all the stuff I'm keeping is this little bag, this little notebook, inhaler, some cream saver and mints, this random sticker, these Sunny Angel replacement things. I'll show you my trinkets in a second. This phone case that has one of these pop sockets on it, my tripod, my wallet, 2 Natrium lip balms, a hand cream, my phone, and then if I can fit them, for now it's gonna stay in there, all my little trinkets. The one I didn't show you is this little dolphin. And then I have all my keychains, but when I change my bag, that's when I'll decide if I can fit any trinkets in there, I will. And then whatever keychains I can fit that look good, I'll do that. So that's all the stuff that's staying in my bag, okay? I'm gonna quickly put all this up and everything, and then I'll talk about the planner and everything, okay? Hold on. Okay, so here it is. I wrap it with this like baby headband thing. So yeah, this is my happy planner. That's like the brand. I have it very full. I do not need it to be this full. I might fix that, but like it works. So like, you know, whatever. It's not 100% set up because I have like a week till next month or something. Not a week, like I have a couple days till next month. So I haven't set up next month at all, but it's whatever. So this is the cover I have. This is like a little Sunny Angel sticker that I put on, and I'm gonna overanalyze everything, okay? I'm gonna over-explain everything. So this is one cover. Again, as I said, this is completely customized. So most of the stuff did not come in the same planner. I have a whole bunch of them that I like change. So this is the one. This is the front cover. I have silver rings, and the back cover is this pink with flowers. And then this is what the inside looks like. Yeah, whatever. So you open it up, and the first thing you'll see, this is what it looks like. Yes. First thing you'll see is this little tiny one. This is like from the Dollar Tree. So I just took it apart and I just took a couple pages. So this is the front cover. It has a couple pages in it. And then the back cover, I just put this random sticker on it today. My mom didn't want it. I was like, sure, I'll take it. So I have this tiny little one. This is for like a grocery list. Like tiny, like to-do list. So if I need to do something small like that, I'll use this. Sorry guys, in the camera at work, there's always a spider and I'm seeing it move on the camera at work. That's why I keep looking over there. Okay, next, you'll see this. Ignore the bow. You'll see this first. This is a book charm that I made. It's not done yet. I have yet to put little photos in the frames, but that's okay. It just says my name and it's all pink and green. And so that's actually clipping the sketchbook that I just showed you guys to it. It's some small business. If I remember and I can find it, it's my mom. She gave it to me. I will link it. I'll put their thing down below in the description. But if I can't find it, I'm sorry. But they're on TikTok. So yeah, I have this little sketchbook, and then it's paper clipped to this notebook, which again, notebook. So this is like a bigger one. So like, if I need to like write something to remember that's like big, I'll write it on here. But yeah, this is it. Sorry, am I working? My thing just glitched. I'm sorry guys, sorry about that. So if something messed up, sorry, but I have the back cover for that as well. Next, I have this little folder. I made this. So like whenever you get all these, they come with, I actually had one in the back right there. This is one I kind of already made. They come with like these like paper throwaway things that like tell you about the planner and like what kind of planner it is and all that stuff. And so I saved all of them and I do stuff like this where I cover it, which this one's obviously not done well. I'm gonna put another thing on top of it, but I just cover it and I make other ones. So that's what I did with this one. And I made a little folder. And inside this folder, I have like random scraps of paper and then like stickers. Yeah, so there's that. And then next, just loosely sitting in here, I have my Punchaco notebook. This is my more like messy, not really caring notebook. I do whatever I want. Because I have a lot of notebooks in here. I just like to do that. Like for example, I tried out a pen in this one. My next one's a manifestation page, which I won't show you guys. And then like the next page, I used it for my podcast. So like, cause I rank album. I listen to albums and I rank it. So this is for the next podcast I'm gonna record this weekend. So, yes. So that's my Punchaco little thing. I got this at Miniso, by the way, this one. I'm trying to tell you guys where I got everything, but like I forget, okay? And then next, we'll get into actual papers. I just actually did this today. I made this at the beginning of the year. It's like 2025 like goals and like things I like or whatever. And so I made it as like the intro thing. I'm gonna put like washi tape here so it's not like white. But yeah, so this is like the first page of it. So there's that. And then I haven't done any of this because it starts next month. So in a couple days. And so it just has like all the calendars. Cause this is this does have 2025 in it. I might cover. It starts in January, I mean. That's okay. So it's like a year at a glance, you know? So that way you can quickly look at the dates. So, did not realize it had that with all of the months. And then we have, sorry, I'm covering something up. And then we have like dates to remember. So I have like birthdays and stuff. I don't have it very full yet, but that's okay. Okay, and then next we actually have this, which I'm gonna cover up with something else because it says July on it because it was part of another planner that starts in July, and I accidentally bought one dated planner. So for the next like year, starting in July, I'm gonna do dated ones. But every other thing I bought was not dated, okay? So I'm gonna cover this up. So then we have the start of June. The good thing about not having ones that weren't planned, I meant dated, is I fully skipped 2 weeks of June. I only did 2 weeks. So, and it didn't matter because I didn't have dates on it. But here's June. I just did cute little pride setup. And then you'll see, I am gonna show you guys this. It does have some like money stuff on it, but like whatever. This is the way I decorated it. Yeah. This is the way I decorated it. Cute little pictures from this week because I didn't fill up the space. And then I decorated all color coded, and then like if I can't fill up space, I'll just like put washi tape or something. But it's all color coded. And then we have the next week, where again I didn't fill up space, so I put a picture that I took that week of it, and then again all color coded. So that's all I did for that month. This is another page I'm gonna cover up, and then I made this cute little bookmark with all the tabs, which I don't really use the tabs. I don't know why I did that. I don't. But whenever I read physical books, I'll probably put the tab I'm using for that book on here. So, but right now I have a rainbow because it was Pride Month. So I'll change it out to like 4 books, you know? And then I have this little paper clip. And then we have July, which is where we get to all the dated stuff. So you have the month of July, and then you have these kind of days. So this is what it looks like for this month, which actually I think I'm gonna like this way better than the previous one I showed you, because it just, they had a whole page of like, look ahead, to-do list, blah, 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 for 1 week, and I'm like, I don't have that much stuff to do with my life. So like this one where it has it, little checklist for the days, but I don't have to like, I can just cover that up with washi tape every day. It's fine, like I don't have to do a to-do list every day, but I'll be able to write it all, and it'll be that. And then that's it for all of, I have all of July in here, so yeah. And then we skip to this one, which is unmarked, and then this is another notebook, obviously. This is for like if I want to do a diary, because I also diary. If I want to do a diary page, it's going in one of these. So, which I have yet to do. But that's my planner. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I think I'm gonna quickly edit it, do my little things to it, and post it. And then, like I said, you're gonna get probably a decently long vlog from this weekend. So you'll probably get that Tuesday like normal. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.